Hello and welcome back to the Gubba Homestead. I'm Gubba, a first-time homesteader, following in the footsteps of my homesteading forebears. My great-grandparents homesteaded and I'm now doing the thing. So make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss out on another video of my first-time adventures. So there's so many like first-time things I'm doing: gardening, garden beds, food prep. And so you can come along with me, watch me learn, grow, and I'm just so excited to share everything with you guys. So I moved into a new farmhouse, or not a new farmhouse, well, it's new to me, but it's an old farmhouse, and one of my most exciting and most favorite parts of the whole house is this little pantry. This is the kitchen pantry. At my last house, I had like no kitchen pantry. And seeing this was behind these doors made me so excited moving in. I personally love watching pantry tours on YouTube. So I thought I want to do a pantry tour and let's do this. Okay. This is my kitchen pantry and I'm so excited. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish shelves if you count the top, and then you have the floor, but I don't store any cans of food down there. I totally could though, but this is my everyday pantry. This is what I'm using. This is like my 2 to 3 months of food. It's not quite there, I'm working it up, but I'm going to show you guys my pantry staples, what I like to keep on hand based on what I cook and what I like. This is not my long-term food storage, which I'm working up, which has Mylar bags, 5-gallon food buckets. I just got a vacuum sealer. I'm going to be vacuum sealing some flour for long-term storage. Anyways, this is just the stuff that I keep on hand, what I like to eat, what I like to cook with. And as I'm looking, I just cleaned this out yesterday, so there is some empty space like right here, here, and up here that I can utilize. I'm always just trying to utilize my space to the best of my ability for storage and prepping, and just trying to make my space function for me so I'm not disorganized. So I'm really actively working on that. All right, starting up top is just an empty space. A long time ago, an electrician supposedly poked through the ceiling into here, and so there was an open hole that I patched. It is definitely not a pretty patch. Did my best, put on some goop, some more goop, you know, like the drywall putty. And then I meant to clean off that shelf. I didn't before I started putting stuff up there. So I have organic tomato sauce, organic diced tomatoes. These I got from Costco probably a few months ago. I like to keep those on hand and have a stock. And then same thing with black beans. I eat a ton of black beans. I'm vegetarian, so these are my stock that I'll rotate into my pantry as I dwindle down. Coming down to the next shelf, I have some drinks, some hot chocolates, a longer term storage hot chocolate, which I got from the, I believe it's called like the Bishop Storehouse, or yeah, I believe it's called the Bishop Storehouse. Anybody can go to them. It's by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and they sell long-term food storage food and like number 10 cans, and they sell this hot chocolate, which I told is super amazing, so I just had to get some. And then I have vanilla. I have 7 bottles of vanilla beans, and there's 5 in each. Is there 5? Yes, there's 5 in each. I'm going to be making homemade vanilla. Super easy. I just want to do that. It's cost effective and supposedly tastes way better than store-bought vanilla. So coming across the shelf, I have crushed tomatoes, fire roasted, which I like to use in corn dips and other like heat cheesy dips. And then I have pumpkin for like pumpkin pie, pumpkin bars. I actually need to get more pumpkin. I only have 2 big cans. I also will give pumpkin to the dogs. Pumpkin's really good, loaded with fiber. And then I have my fruits. I have my diced mangoes. I have some pears, which are really yummy. Crushed pineapples, which I love to put into cottage cheese. Yum. So I have a lot of pineapples, crushed pineapples and pineapple chunks. And then over here, this is like my assorted side of the pantry for odds and ends for stuff that will be in recipes that I don't use all the time. So we have like the coconut milk, the white beans, the pinto beans for chilies, refried beans I'll use for tacos, sweet peas, which will be used for like a side sometimes, green beans, these diced tomatoes, which I use in my corn dip, which is an amazing recipe on my website, 100% would suggest. Organic butternut squash, which I make in a pasta, I use in a pasta, so I'll keep some of these on hand. Also have that recipe on my website, I'll post everything down below. And then these diced green chilies, which are so delicious. I keep those on hand. I use those in my corn dip, jalapeno peppers. And then coming down to the next shelf, this is my snack shelf where I have crackers and pretzels and dried mangoes, some pretzel crisps, which are super yummy. They're like holiday season pretzels. And then I have a lot of these unsalted mixed nuts. I keep a stash of them on hand just because I eat them a lot. Trail mix, and yeah, just assorted snacks. And then over here, I have my beans, my kidney beans. And after cleaning this out, I realized I need more kidney beans. Black beans, I eat a ton of black beans, tacos, black bean burgers, and my mac and cheese. Garbanzo beans, I also do a lot with garbanzo beans. I make hummus and other spreads, corn. This isn't my favorite corn to keep on hand, but I bought a big case from Costco a while ago. I would generally prefer organic corn, but I'm just gonna use this and then hopefully be able to grow my own corn. And I have this pizza sauce that I absolutely love, so I keep it on hand for whenever I just want to take a pizza dough out of the freezer or make a pizza dough, and then I have my favorite pizza dough on hand. Then we got my tomato paste, which I'll use, and I realized I need more of. I'll use in making sauces, lasagna sauce, spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce I use. So I have a lot of that, diced tomatoes. Coming down, this is where I keep my pastas, my rices. I've had this brown rice for a while. I need to figure out how to store it and just use it up. I also have some einkorn grain, which can be ground into flour. I have a wheat grinder. I'm also gonna be storing that. I got these little mac and cheeses. They were 50 cents each, so obviously I had to get some. I wish I would have gotten more. Right here is an empty space because I just cleaned this out. I have garlic on hand from Costco that I keep on stock because I use a lot of garlic in cooking. Variety spices that I keep in bulk, some here in my pantry, some in my long-term storage. I have my vegetable broth, which I'm gonna start making from scratch. And then over here we have the soups. We have this really good red pepper and tomato soup, some Amy's organic soup that I really love, and these I'll just throw together in a jiffy. Tomato basil soup, some Campbell's tomato soup, and then some cream of mushroom and chicken, which I use in like different casserole dishes. Coming down here, I have hemp powder, black beans, white beans. I believe this is flaxseed, popcorn. We got honey back there, dry roasted, sun roasted tomatoes, some cheese, raspberry habanero spread, which I love, some pear butter, this peanut butter powder, which I eat a lot of, so I stock up on it. Literally anything that I eat a lot of, I stock up on. I don't just get one at a time. I'll get like 4 or 5 at a time, rotate it through my pantry, so I always have a stock in case it ever goes out of stock. You know, you never know what's going on in 2021, the world to come. Peanut butter, long-term storage peanut butter, which I also got from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Bishop Storehouse. Again, anybody can go, so that's pretty cool. And then chips, these chips from Costco, which I absolutely love. I want to learn how to make my own tortilla chips, but for now, I keep these on hand, or at least I did when Costco was nearby. And then again, a pancake and waffle mix. That is from the Bishop Storehouse as well. And then behind here, we have the powdered milk, which is from the Bishop Storehouse as well. That's long-term storage. As you can see, I have a lot of it, and I'll rotate it and use it. And then these are just variety sauces that I keep in bulk on hand. We got the soy sauce, syrup, A1, Worcestershire, taco sauce. Yeah, all my sauces here. I probably need some Tabasco as I'm looking at this, but I can make homemade Tabasco. Down here I have a big box of the pancake and waffle mix, which I plan to just use. It's good for, I believe, 3 years. So I probably have enough for 3 years, or I can do a long-term storage of pancake mix in 5-gallon food buckets with Mylar. Then here's some assorted cookbooks. I got my teas, my fruit pectin, which I use for canning jams. I need to get more of this. Assorted jars and lids over here. Some taco shells. That's kind of a little messy down here. This is 𝐚𝐻𝐿's food storage. I try to build up a food storage for my dog as well. And we rotate through this as well. These are just canned foods that she likes. And then I have my assorted tools, random user manuals, you know, the bags that everybody has to have, and then filters for stuff, just assorted stuff down here. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my pantry tour. I also have some stuff in the kitchen. I keep my flour on hand in the kitchen. I keep my oils in the kitchen, and I keep my pastas in the kitchen. I don't have very many pastas. I need to grab some more pastas next time I'm at the store. You can store those long term by vacuum sealing them, which I plan to do. I'm really trying to get into making a better food pantry and food storage to rotate through. I'm trying to think of what else I keep in the kitchen. And then random assorted spices I also keep in the kitchen, along with my baking soda, baking powders, and all of that. And this is just my everyday pantry. I also have a long-term food pantry that I am prepping as well, but that will have to be another video, as that's in the basement and there is a lot to that. There's, you know, the big bag of stuff that I need to get to. Yeah, those will be separate videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this pantry tour. Make sure to comment down below and tell me what you thought, what your favorite item was from my pantry. And thank you so much for watching. Don't do anything Gubba wouldn't do. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and have a good day.